the Chaos armies. Like, even if you attack and lose a battle. By the way, welcome to Dr. Schneider Plays Devil May Cry 5, where we talk about Total War.
What's up, guys?
It's like, just destroy the Hell Cannon. And then the second time you attack, they've got nothing. The Skaven sent an intervention. It had like 8 Hell Pits. And the power bar was like 90% in my favor.
It's like you get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir.
It doesn't matter if you're too horrible to die.
I am simply too horrible to die, though. You must realize this, my young Padawan.
So anyway. Yeah, you have to be in a lot of wars on a lot of fronts before it becomes a problem. We'll rewatch this cutscene.
You need to hide, Dante. No matter what happens, you mustn't leave. I need to find Vergil. I promise I'll be back. I know this is hard. You must listen to me. Be a big boy. A man, huh? If I don't return, you must run. By yourself, alone. You must change your name. Forget your past and start a new life. As someone else. A new beginning. Vergil! Where are you, Vergil?
Guess I'm not setting my controller down.
Nope, never. Man!
For a second there, I thought you were gonna shish kebab me. I know how stubborn you can be. I thought it might be the only way to wake you. What day?
Anyway, they have their heart-to-heart, and this is one of Durst's favorite parts, so it works out.
A month?
No wonder I'm so stiff.
Right, Sunshine. Now put a fire under it. We gotta get going because that annoying pimple Nero is making a beeline for Urizen, and if he gets there, he's gonna...
Hey, this is my gig. Leave Nero out of this.
If you could defeat Urizen, then I never would have dreamed of using that child. But Urizen is much stronger than we ever could have imagined.
Hopefully it saved our customizations.
I mean, this part's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was worth watching again.
V has a more gravelly voice than I imagined him to just by watching him stream.
Oh, it stinks in here.
I know. Smells like hot garbage.
Like, he's having an emo
Hey,
competition with the pro.
This is far worse than I thought.
Hey,
There's
lady.
no crime in turning tail, V.
Come here, I got something for you.
These things might be a little too much for you.
You're right. I'll leave the rest
I'll
to
give
you.
you something better than that rocket launcher on your back.
Like, she keeps it in her spare space.
One must always
I'll
have
give her
an
something better
insurance
than that.
policy.
Who was that guy? Can't believe he just ran.
Welcome to the stream.
No one special. Come on. Let's go clean up this garbage.
Where Raccoon?
First come, first serve on the targets, right?
Music to my ears. Hurry up, Dante.
Guess I get to see it with my own eyes. If it really is you.
Dante. Fuck yeah. Good boys. I believe we dipped last time because Dante didn't actually have any customization. And we didn't have enough for a perk lord.
Did that guy really do this? Well, there's no accounting for taste.
Well, let's get into battle. Change style. Trickster. Gunslinger. Sword's Master. Guard. I like the Sword Master. Just be a servant the whole time like that. Oh, for fuck off sake. Shotgun's real good up close.
Shotgun seems like an amazing weapon.
It did a lot of damage.
Easy and it does a lot of damage.
It really is. Yeah, it's easy. That's not damn. I like just the way his voice is. Devil trigger. Man, it hit Stinger though. Like, I lived for the chasing that. No joke though. Stinger is always how I get around with Dante. If you haven't been following my streams before, I never walk anywhere with Stinger everywhere. Crowd control the shotgun instead of control. Flick him up. Blast him. I can use it as a wall jumper.
You have to hit that old school double trigger coming up here.
There we go. Yeah, the air combo for Swordmaster. Pretty good.
Isn't it always?
Yeah. Customize statue. Can I actually get moves now? Oh my god, I have abilities. Get speed. And get trigger heart. Can't remember if we were saving for getting more orbs, or if we already got it. And you can only get it. You have to get it per character. I'll get Stinger anyway. And I might not get Million Stab, because I actually hate it. Balrog. Probably won't even use it. It's probably good enough. I'm not going to spend too much on Dante. Only because we might not play him again for a while, or we might play him in the next mission. Depends how the story goes. Oh, this cutscene's great. It's really great. Comes up and gets a trim on the enemy. Barb Discord. Chaos. I think we broke on his barbs. And now we'll just Stinger and ragdoll the enemy all around the arena. Because apparently linear charge attacks are the bane of everything's existence in this game.
Stinger how hard though, that's the question.
But like, I don't know if it's because Devil Hunter is just too easy in this game or what. But every enemy, you can just, once you get them staggered, you can just juggle them forever with your thrust attack.
Sounds like every game like this.
It's a little bit like anticlimactic even. Now this looks like a boss.
That thing's gonna close if I don't hurry.
Dick Reapers!
Dick Reapers.
You can have my cookies, but you can't have my dick.
You can have my Reaper, but you can never have my dick.
I almost ragdoll the crap out of you when it's flying at me.
On Joe Schmo the Ragman. Or Joe Blow the Ragman.
Nice finish. And then the game is like, behold, Dante's dirt face. Game's way easier to hit with this. I think that's the first time I ever destroyed an entire crystal before it just turned off.
What's up?
So I think that's the first time I ever actually destroyed the entire crystal before it ran out of juice. Because once it goes gray, you can't damage it anymore. Seeing if I can get on top. And if you should fall asleep on top, I shall be very annoyed. So that loops back, I guess.
Well, I should be very cross.
And if I should catch herpes in the corridor, like the headmaster did the other day.
I should be quite cross.
As you can see, Stinger is just the best way to go around. Like, walking's for nubs. You dirty rat. Don't worry, while you're chasing me foolishly around, I'll just drag all your kind of wheel, and I'll turn around and drag all your because that's how we fight this game. I'll throw in some other attacks once in a while, but like, it's really just more efficient to drag all your wheel. What's that guy? This is like that very well. Yeah, he gets up first in the drag.
What's ragdolling? I'm immune. I'm a witcher.
Execute.
Now die,
Over my
monster.
fucking head.
You don't belong in this world.
Oh, that finish. Like, you can't look at that finish and tell me it wasn't glorious.
Oh, man. They're already here. These ladies work fast.
Well, I was expecting, like, a horde of enemies with these very regularly placed red orbs, and eventually I wasn't disappointed. The lizard broke the Angela's fucking shield. It'll grow a new one, but it's just funny. There. Wait till you catch up to that.
They fucking beat his ass.
The
dirty bastard.
I'm just like charging the Angelo and just like, yeah.
You just straight up beat his ass. You didn't give a fuck. God damn, you poor fucking bastards. That was statutory rape.
It was just like he has his sword up, I have my sword up, we're just charging towards each other, and then right before we connect, out comes the boomstick.
Out comes my boomstick.
And by that I mean my giant penis.
It's a giant penis.
It's like when the nerd from Robot Chicken gets like a fucking spaceship. Look at the size of my penis.
It's just a giant penis.
Penis cupcake.
It's my giant penis. No. Shuck it.
Oh, don't tell me one of these fucking things gets to be a boss now.
Now shuck it. Shuck it harder.
Hellbat. I was gonna call it Hellbat just as a joke, but no, it's actually Hellbat.
Shuck it.
I'll get rid of all his friends by ragdown all over the arena.
Hey Connery.
It's gonna blow.
Hey Connery.
Oh, it blew.
Connery.
Yes.
Make a meme.
I don't always use the wrong meme template, but when I do, you still need it.
Alright. Meme harder, Snake. Meme it. Meme it hard. Meme it harder. Give it to me.
Meme it like diamonds and pearls.
Give it to me, Snake. Meme me harder, Snake.
So I got both Overlords,
Do it.
3 Scarab Swarms, and 2 out of the 12 Necron Warriors base coded during our game.
There you go. That works.
Yeah, I got 10 more Warriors, 5 Immortals, and then the Annihilation Barge left.
We should get playing auto resolves while you were playing Devil May Cry.
Sweet. Another gold orb.
Hey, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, wisdom form.
I'll have to change our setup eventually.
You'll get it through your thick head eventually.
Yep.
I'm not
Then
gonna
we'll find
dickhead.
something here. Call it hunter's intuition.
As I said, it's a giant penis. Oh no, he's found me out.
Well, I stood on the thing and nothing happened, so maybe I could push something?
Oh no, brother, stand on it harder.
And back here again. Shit, this place is confusing.
Except everything's closed now. I think somehow I messed that up.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the sprint.
Penis. Oh no, welcome to the stream. It fell for your trap. Oh no.
a trap. Well, maybe.
They're gonna get shown something special. Ain't they?
They go to an anime convention. It's a trap.
Whoa. Right?
Trap rules. If they're reasonably attractive, they have a dick bigger than yours. It's a enlarged palace.
It's a giant palace.
Welcome to the palace.
Welcome to the palace.
We like humping games. Let's do anything
Like fun and
you want
games.
if you brought dames. Alright.
You got everything you want, honey. We know the names. We are the people of fun.
Guess we also just have to straight up go up there. There's no other view in this. We need new dentist English platforms.
Yeah, getting close.
Getting close, I can feel him. You mean that sexually?
Suppose you can feel him. Do you even need a post-mortem on how bad that is?
Don't tell me, tell Dante. Nice shield, now let me ragdoll you over the arena. If they didn't have, like, Big Brother Angelo chasing me around, they'd be in trouble. Except when I was raping that guy in the corner, Big Brother didn't let anything do with it. He doesn't get ragdolled all over the place, so he gets knocked down for a really long time. I think he used Nero trigger even. Red DeVito. I really don't want to spend these orbs yet, so
I'm sure you don't, you fool.
skip that statue.
I'm feeling it.
This is the statue of
This
limitations?
is like the 40th time we've gone to this fucking vagina.
The vagina, 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 vagina. Vagina.
Bing.
What?
The vagina bing.
It's a big vagina.
Well, well.
Big vagina.
Oh, king of stench and filth. I'm impressed. Those are two of the most badass women in the world. And I only know one other guy who can defeat them.
Jackpot.
Big bad China.
Dante.
What's going on?
Even better.
You shall regret your existence.
That's Dad.
Clearly someone knows me. I think his Vic laser should also damage the red thing at some range.
One would hope, right?
Oh, it's gonna cutscene me. And then we're back to the prologue sequence. As the game pretends to freeze and scare the shit out of everyone.
That's funny. Did you know it was gonna happen?
Like, it went on for just long enough that I figured it might be just the game winding up, because this game loads really badly. Like, the loading is horrific. And it does it
Well,
all the
especially
time.
considering it's a newer game.
Yeah, but like it has to load after every fucking cutscene, between cutscenes, even if they're in a row.
It's because it's made of giant penises.
Get Nero out of here! This is a bad move! Nero, go! You're just dead weight! That bastard called me dead weight! I didn't come all this way for nothing! This is power.
No, this is power.
No, this is true power.
The Devil Sword Sparta no longer serves a purpose. I have plans for the both of
Tentacle
you.
ray. Excellent.
You will exist to give me strength.
Fuck you mean the double sword Spartan
How
that shows
fortunate
no
to serve
purpose?
Such divine
Oh, God.
purpose.
It's hentai heaven.
Is Avalona here?
I don't know, but Lady was naked when we defeated her
All
boss
right.
form.
Enough's enough. Can't let a boy do a man's job.
Hey, wait. I'm not done talking yet.
Is that like
Okay.
a flashback or
You
something?
get some rest. By the way, I guess I owe you one.
A little bit. Legendary Cursed Blade, Devil Sword Sparta. The Demon Sword Sparta, used to seal away the Demon King Mundus.
The Damon Sword Sparta.
The German Spood.
Speaking of cursed swords, I'm gonna boot back up Sekiro and get through that first bit finally.
May as well. So in Customize... Yeah. So
What's
Devil
up?
Sword Sparta replaces Rebellion, because Rebellion got destroyed.
Did Rebellion get destroyed? Shit.
Yeah. But just uses
That sucks.
the exact same progress that you made, so it doesn't really matter.
That still sucks.
Okay, let's get more orbs. And see if that unlocks on all characters or just Dante. So I can't remember if we got it on anyone else before, but we definitely got it on Dante now. Mission start. Excellent. I like how the splash screen still has Rebellion anyway.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're not gonna bother just making you a splash screen.
It would have been really easy, though, to replace the sprite.
Oh, I know that would have been. But they're not gonna. You should know that.
Looks like I overslept. Time for a warm-up.
And then we're suddenly in the start of Dark Souls 3. Like, it really does look like it, though. Man, there's so many layers in this part, it's so annoying.
Is it like Ruffles that has layers?
The thing that I noticed, though, is when you're dropping down to a ledge to a new area, there's like this invisible wall that stops you from, like, traveling anywhere forward. Even if you jump, you just, like, slide straight down the front.
Oh, it's not surprised.
This game needs to bring the Luger.
So grappling hook seems pretty OP.
Yeah, make sure you do all the training with the Immortal, because you'll be able to unlock more techniques.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think for completing every certain percentage of all the possible training, the sculptor will give you a new technique book for free. Because he said...
Really?
Well, the first time I talked to him after doing training, he said, I see you improving yourself. You're more like the Shinobi, even if just by a little, so here's a new training manual.
Okay.
I don't know if there's more than one. I know for sure there is one.
Give me one moment. I need to take a phone back to my family member. They were having me use some files for them. I'll be right back.
Oh, I'm having so much trouble with this one lizard in particular. I was really hoping to break that big statue.
I'm not a fan of ruins. Like my city's lively.
Oh, let's just blow it apart. Nice. I love when there's a reason to go off the beaten path. It's like a place with some fightiness.
What a pain in the ass. Just gonna take it down.
I'm annoyed by how heavy and resilient those are. Alright, how's this change of terrain? Oh, it's just gonna drop the whole building. I guess nothing significant changed up here. Doesn't seem like it. I saw you being cheeky in the corner. Alright, let's do this side first, I guess. That's the one we zoomed in on. We're gonna do this side too, while we're here. That's a health up. Hit +1. That's demon dancers. This don't take a lot of damage or anything. I don't like that one though. I'm jiggling. Oh, damn resilient. It annoys me to some extent that I can't break that. Yeah. Get this guy handled real quick. I'm pretty sure we didn't have to fight them. Like, the door was open. Sword does so much damage. Oh, this is gonna be a fight. Oh, fuck this guy. The big scary guy just gets ragged all over the place. But now it gets to be a regular enemy after that intro.
Up we go, I suppose. Seems like the fastest route.
Alright, just making sure there's no alt routes. Alright, this is Dewey.
Well, that's gonna collapse. What a headache.
Yeah, just swing at me. Watch me just demolish your brother. Probably get the hell of that last, even though it's vaguely annoying. As long as I can keep these guys bouncing around the hell about kind of retarded really well. Crap out of it. Literally explodes. And more enemies spawn. Unfortunately, douchebag is in range. Good use of your passion though. Alright. So we came from. That's the way we're going. Nice. I don't think we've made a natural purple orb yet. So, I don't know if we've seen the final shape. Ah, I knew there'd be something.
Can a guy get a break? I just woke up from a long-ass nap.
Alright, alright. I'll get it. Give me a second. I'll kill you all. Give me a proper turn. Air hike, if I can afford it. Okay, so it makes it faster. If 13 continues, that's more than any man should ever have. So, what'll it be?
Oh, they're just gonna let me through. Boy, wouldn't that be the day.
Always a motorcycle.
Is it Halloween already? That costume looks a little big. I thought you had better taste than that. How about I take it in a little?
Cavalier Angelo.
Dante!
Oh, forgot how scary you are when you're mad.
Like, for how flashy this boss is. I'm not really taking all that much damage. Let's get this devil trigger orb over here. By the way, this is probably Twitch because it's using lightning power. I always remember that Twitch uses electricity. Wait, let's do shot and finish. Just like that. Gonna go back together. For no reason. He created demonic fight.
Whoa, looks like I took in a little too much. You okay?
I've been better.
I like how they censor with lens flare
Dante,
all the
that
time.
demon is-
Don't even think about it. Just rest. Dante!
Take care of Trish for me.
Dante, wait!
And they keep doing like all these fan servicey shots, and then just like cucking it last second.
Dante's left.
Yes. And I don't think he can win.
What was that demon, V? Where did it come from? Urizen is not a demon. I know that for a fact because I'm from the underworld. My God. What are you then?
It doesn't matter. I'm a shadow of my former self who lost everything. I will tell you the story of my birth.
Story time. Maybe V is Vergil. Saws that sunder evil. Sweet.